Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome. My name is Rita and I am the owner of Beautifully Comfortable. Coming on for a coffee chat this morning. Cheers. And I have to say that I'm a little nervous. I normally don't get nervous during lives much anymore. I've been doing this for quite a while. But today, for some reason, I don't know, I think it's because this live is a little more personal, that I know in my head what I want to say, but am I going to get that out? You know, that sometimes happens. So I'm going to pull up my phone. I want to make sure that I can see comments. So let me get over to where we are. Okay, so I got my phone up and hopefully I can see comments. If you guys are coming in, say hello. My live is on the upper left-hand corner of the screen in red. If that's no longer there, that means I'm not officially live anymore. Go ahead, do a hashtag replay. Let me know that you watched. Letting you know this might be a little long. It's going to be a conversation, coffee chat type thing, and how does it's going to benefit both of us, really. It's going to affect us all because I've been doing a lot of rediscovering and embracing a lot of changes, both in my personal life and in my professional life. And there's just a lot going on, but it's good. Because no matter what, if it's good, bad, or indifferent, it's meant to happen. It's meant to be a part of who you are and your life and what's going on, right? It's all a matter of perception and how we see things. So, my personal growth and journey has changed a lot since I have become a business owner 4 years ago now. 4 years ago, my goodness. So anyway, I've changed, I've evolved, I've tried to figure out who I am, and that all started, I was a normal 9-to-5 girl at various different places. I went to school for childcare and development and was a preschool teacher for quite a while. Absolutely loved it. And then I got breast cancer. So then I couldn't be around the children. They were coming in sick. I couldn't risk that. So I tried going back to it after I beat cancer, and it just wasn't me anymore. So here we are, rediscovering myself again. And I just went to the first job that would hire me because I needed that out. I needed that change. So I worked at a grocery store in all departments because I caught on to every single thing. Took myself back to school. I got my bachelor's degree in business management, and in hopes of moving up with this company. Here comes another life twist or turn. I hurt my back on the job. I was out. I had surgery. For those of you that know back injuries, I had L4, L5, S1 surgery. I had screws and plates and everything put in. And anyway, so that put me out of that job. Guess what? Doctor says no twist, no turn, no standing for longer than 15 minutes, no sitting for longer than 15 minutes, no this, no that, no this, no that. I'm like, okay, well, nobody's going to hire me at that. And nobody's going to hire me with that. So here I am, back at square one, and trying to find who I am. What do I want to be when I grow up, right? So I'm like, all right, the internet, Facebook, social media is taking the world by storm. Let me take, and I'm gonna get emotional during these stories because I've come such a long way, because it's part of who I am. And that's why I say when things happen in life, good, bad, and indifferent, they're all blessings. They all happen for a reason. So I decided to try my way in the business world myself. Me, myself, and I am going to start a business, and I'm going to see where it goes. And I've done all sorts of different things to try to figure out what it is I wanted to do. What did I want to sell? What did I want to... So I tried making wreaths. I tried candles. I tried all the makes, because I was artsy craftsy type person. So I tried all the different things, and it wasn't me. So I started making shirts. I bought a Cricut. I'm like, you know what? This is great. I love it. I loved the designing part of it. I loved doing that part, and I loved making the shirts, and the customers were happy. I'm like, okay, I can do this. In came Level Up Vinyl. So that became a business, and somewhere along the line, I didn't jive with it anymore. I still like doing it, but I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? That feeling that you get, that I've found myself. This is what I want to do. So anyway, I then got into researching women's clothing and what I wanted that to become. In came Beautifully Comfortable. I love Beautifully Comfortable. I feel like Beautifully Comfortable is my heart and soul. That's who I am. I can feel it. I love it. I love every single aspect of it. I love the fact that I have, and these are things that you haven't seen because this is all the behind the scenes stuff that I have done. The research, the trying different warehouses, different companies from all over the world to the United States. And I finally, I believe last year, I found all my people. The good quality. The sizes 0 to 3XL, some of them are 5XL. So I could offer you all the different sizes, all the different styles and brands, and still have that amazing quality. And that is so, so important to me. If it's something that I wouldn't wear, I'm not going to sell it. If I can't trust it, how do I expect you to? So I did all the research. I put all the things together. I did all the things. And the thing is that it's such a big growing industry with so many of us that are doing the same things. So what makes me different? And this is where that I don't know, a study of myself came into play. Who am I? How am I different? Why am I offering? What am I offering? Who am I offering it to? And my why. And we call it the why of business. And every business owner, if you're not a business owner, every business owner has a why to what they're doing. Why am I doing it? And then we need to find out who our people are. My why has changed quite a bit. Because shortly after I found Level Up and Beautifully Comfortable, my mom got sick with pancreatic cancer. So, family, friends, actually, I'm sorry, God, family, friends, business, in that order. So I had to put everything on hold. I continued working a little bit there, here and there. But, and if you're on and commenting, for some reason still I can't see comments. I have my phone next to me. I don't get Facebook. I don't know what's going on. So if you are and commenting, I am not seeing comments. I just wanted to stop and say that really quick so that you don't think that I'm ignoring you. So I moved back home with my parents to help take care of my mom. And I was there till her very last breath. Being an only child, being as, gets me every time, being as close as I was to my mom, that was a really difficult time in my life. And so my why in my business changed. And it wasn't for a good reason. It was because I was hurting. It was because, and maybe it wasn't for a good reason. And like I said, everything happens for a reason, good, bad, and different. But I became a hamster in a wheel. And I kept spinning and spinning and spinning and running and running and running. And the reason I did that wasn't to hide from the pain. It wasn't to not accept my mother's passing. It was my saving grace so that I wouldn't become so mentally involved in the loss and the hurt that I lose myself completely. So I became one with my business, my businesses, and I just kept running. Morning till night, you guys, no joke. I lost myself in that process. So I recently have discovered who I am as a person, as a daughter, as a wife, as a mother, as a business owner, and it has transformed me personally, physically, mentally. And it's starting to evolve all over again. So for those of you that have been with me from the very beginning, have noticed me struggling, changing my website, changing my business formation. I had a Facebook group for BeYOUtifully Comfortable. I got rid of that. I'm thinking about bringing it back. We'll see. I'm still trying to piece together all the things. But my whole reason for coming on and sharing my story with you is so that you can understand a little bit more about me, a little bit more about who I am, and understand my business a little bit more and where it came from. But it's not just that. It's also to talk to you on your personal level. Because even though, whether you're a business owner or not, we all have struggles in life. Life happens. We lose loved ones. We become ill. We need surgery. The car broke down. We had a snowstorm and had to pick up and go to a hotel for a couple days. Life happens. good, bad, and indifferent, it happens for a reason. And so I've also found myself spiritually through all this, because whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it was meant to happen for a reason. We might not see the reason right away. We might not understand the reason, but it happens for a reason. And it's up to us to understand why it happened. And how do we learn from it, grow from it, and become better from it, right? So, this is deep for me, and I didn't even touch all the different things that I wanted to talk about, but that's okay. It could be next session, our next coffee break. But and then recently too, I've become part of Celeste, the skincare, makeup, hair care brand that I have joined. And I think this is where my growth really came from and why I'm coming on today. I met this incredible woman. Actually, there's a lot of incredible women in that business, but there's one in particular that has really touched me and has helped me understand and grow and find myself and who I want to be. So Beautifully Comfortable and Celeste are, in a sense, one. They're both in the beauty industry. So that being said, I've kind of intertwined Celeste with Beautifully Comfortable. And within being beautifully comfortable, I want you to feel that you can be you here, right now, in this space of social media. I want you to be able to feel comfortable in coming on and telling who you are, telling us what your story is, asking for help in transforming or finding who you are and who you want to be, your why as a person, not as a business, but as a person. What's your purpose in life? Ooh, I've asked that question so many times. Why am I here? What is my purpose? And there's times I'm questioning, what is my purpose? I don't have any children of my own because I couldn't, due to chemo that really took a lot out of my body. So personally, no children. I do have 3 amazing stepchildren, and that was a why. Why God led me to the husband that I have today. Supportive, there for me, trusts me, believes in me, has children, because he knew I wasn't going to be able to have any. So he blessed me in that way. I didn't know that back then. Didn't know it until I found out I couldn't have children. Years later. So see, it really does all eventually fall into place. So beautifully comfortable enough to come and enjoy the experience. Know that you are welcome here. and that you're accepted for you, for who you are, just as you are. So, Beautifully Comfortable is not just a brand. It's not just a clothing line. Be you, look beautiful, feel comfortable all day, every day. That's my business. But it goes deeper than that. It really does focus on you. It focuses on me. It focuses on who we are, why we are, what we do on a daily. Discovering the new us, the growth that we go through year after year, day after day. That's what we are. That's what Beautifully Comfortable is. And I'm proud of that. I truly am. I am proud to have the company that I have, the people that I have behind me, and the people that I have in front of me. For those of you who are just discovering me and Beautifully Comfortable and who we are and why we are. So, I'm going to let you go with those thoughts in mind. I do want to continue these little coffee chats because I would love for you to come in and become more involved in the conversation with me. I want you to be able to express your feelings, your thoughts on different topics and what we're doing as a whole. This world has enough hatred and fighting and wars and destruction. Let this be your safe haven. Let this be the place that we can come together and talk, chat as women, as girls, as friends, as mentors, as people that can love and be loved. I love you guys. Have a great day. Peace and love always.